Good morning. Good to have you on the show. We've seen the broader market hit lifetime highs, but the Sensex and Nifty are yet to do that. What's your advice at current levels?
So, in my sense, is the same as I think you mentioned earlier in the program that in mid caps and small caps, the premium to large caps has increased quite a bit, and we haven't really seen anything on the ground in terms of earnings. Even the earnings season up ahead doesn't seem to tell us that it's really time to go out and buy a big time into some of those stocks. Unless you have some specific stock ideas, whether there's a specific story, it's probably time to consolidate, hold on to what you have, the positions you have, and wait for some more of the recovery to show on the ground. And that's where we are placed in terms of our portfolios. So we think that volatility globally as well as in India has not gone away, and we probably need to be a little cautious and not get caught up in all of this.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the sectoral moves then, Lalit. We saw big move in private sector banks yesterday on this whole composite cap, and that leading to a bit of a re-rating in a couple of stocks. But today again we have seen a bit of a decline, profit booking and some lack of clarity. How would you be placed on this sector, because it's lost a bit of leadership sheen that it had all through last year and early part of this year?
So we are marginally underweight, but even on that we are largely in the private bank space. I think the last couple of days may have had something to do with the technical factors behind the weightages and the foreign holding, which would have driven that movement. But overall, if you're looking at the rally and you're looking at the weight of that sector in the index, you obviously need to be there in that space. But our sense is we would rather play things, we're more overweight on things like cement and auto, where we think there's probably more juice in terms of the early part of an economic recovery. So that's where we would be placed.
Okay, that's interesting, because in autos, Lalit, we have seen Maruti keep hitting lifetime highs, while Tata Motors is seeing its own problems. So really you have to be individual, you have to select your stocks right. What part of autos do you like most?
So I think there is some amount of interest in, it's very difficult to segment by product, but because some companies produce more than one product. But obviously you don't want to be in tractors, and you probably have some amount of time before recovery really takes place in the commercial vehicle space. But some interest is coming back to two-wheelers and four-wheelers, especially four-wheelers in passenger cars. And as money trickles down from government spending, we should expect some consumption also to take off. There's a lot of pent-up demand in that space. So you can probably hope to see something in those companies as well.
Okay. Lalit, have you taken a look at the Syngene IPO? Does that interest you?
So it'll be difficult to talk on stock specifics, but I think the space it is in it's reasonably interesting, but wouldn't want to say anything more than that.
Okay, all right. What's your sense in terms of what the IT sector could deliver in terms of numbers? We've already seen TCS, but next week we're going to have a lot more come out. What's your sense? Because it's been quite mixed till now. For example, Mindtree was okay. TCS was a bit sluggish. Your sense?
So, like you've seen in the last couple of quarters, it's like you said, it's very company specific. It depends on what's actually happening with their clients. You could have one or two large clients suddenly going, tightening up on orders, or you could have a significant change in terms of somebody going and acquiring a company that comes into the numbers on a YOY effect. You could probably see utilization going up, and then you realize that it's possibly because of something specific with respect to the company, which has happened in that quarter. It's really difficult to say, give you a broad brush view on the sector.
Okay, but of course that's a sector which has been underperforming, has picked up some steam of late. What about pharma, Lalit? That's one sector where again we've seen different moves. We have stocks like Sun Pharma still struggling, while Dr. Reddy's has gone to lifetime highs. In general, are you bullish on pharma?
Yes, I think if you're really looking at growth and growth opportunities in the US, one way to play them in a backdrop of currency volatility, which could happen over the next few months, you would want to have exposure to pharma and IT. And the pharma story continues to be a secular story in terms of generic opportunities. And while different players would come in and go in terms of leading and lagging for the next few months, largely a function of what opportunities come up their way, and if there's any kind of US FDA action against them. The space in general does look very good.